YouTube? It's your boy King Cobra back at it with another video, and I have some Crown's menthol cigarettes. 2 packs of cigarettes, Crowns. 2 packs of Crown cigarettes cost me about $9.51. Now smoking is for 21 and up. It's a disgusting habit. I also got a Jack Daniel's Southern Peach. So apparently Jessica Boyle is trying to come back to Casper. After I told her we broke up, I don't want to see her again. If she shows up to my house again, I will have her arrested for stalking. I will have her trespass from my house, and I'll put a restraining order on her ass. If Jessica Boyle really loved me, she would just leave me alone and let it go. Your fucking psycho dumb bullshit is what caused most of this bullshit. Granted, my YouTube trolls didn't help the situation, but, you know, Jessica's not completely innocent here. Now, Crowns are a cheap cigarette, as you can gather, and they're not bad. Oh my god, that is so fucking good. It's an explosion of peachy goodness. Apparently Jessica Boyle didn't like the song I wrote called Toxic Love. And it made her super cunt hurt, and she started talking mad shit on her Instagram. And my YouTube fans were not having it. They mass flagged her video and got her shit taken down. What part of Don't Fuck with Cobra is so hard to understand? Like, I don't know who's more obsessed with me, my YouTube trolls or my psycho ex-girlfriend. It's ridiculous. All this attention for little old me, boy, do I feel special. Jack Daniel's, sincerely, this right here. Now, I told Jessica we broke up and do not show up to my house without my consent. Oh, I would never do that, and she does it anyways. Fuck her, she's the worst. And then she tried telling me, and I quote, I would never call the cops on you, Josh. And she does it anyways. And I had to explain to the Casper Police Department how my ex-girlfriend's a psycho stalker and to basically ignore her shit. It's pretty fucking sad when the Casper Police Department gets so many calls about King Cobra that they're just like, well, we're kind of used to it by now, and we acknowledge that it's his trolls just trying to stir up trouble. And it's like, you know what, dude? Leave the police out of it. They've got bigger and better things to deal with than being like, oh, well, Cobra said this. Oh, Cobra did that. Kiss my Asperger's. These fucking idiots not realize that I have members of the police department who watch my videos. So they know what's up. Oh, that's good. Dude, Jack Daniel's Southern Peach. Every time Jessica Boyle has come to see me, the cops are always getting involved. She yells at me. I can't put up with it anymore, dude. It's an emotional roller coaster with Jessica, it is. I honestly would think that Jessica Boyle needs to get off the internet, quit drinking, and to seek some mental help. I think it would do her wonders. But she won't do it because she's more stubborn than I am, and I can't fucking stand her, dude. And she's trying to come back to Casper despite all the nasty shit she said about me. And it's like, realistically, and that's just it. If I'm such a horrible person, why the fuck are you trying to come back to Casper in the first place? Oh, because you miss Casper and because you love Josh. Fuck you. See, most people would be like, okay, Jessica, if Josh is as horrible as you say he is, all the shit you talk about him, why the fuck are you still trying to come back to Casper? Nobody buys her delusional bullshit. She tries to control and manipulate people, and no one's buying it, dude. Everybody can see through her bullshit, and when you call her out on it, she gets pissed off. She gets pissed off because I stand up for myself, and I don't just take it, you know? Jessica Boyle needs mental help. And I would suspect that Jessica probably hasn't had the nicest of boyfriends growing up. But I'm not like her shitty boyfriends that she's had in the past. If anything, it's like, oh, hey, my YouTube fans are paying for your plane ticket so you can come out and see me. You think, okay, don't bite the hand that feeds. But there's no reasoning. There was no reasoning with Jessica Boyle. She claims to be about communication, but she's a total hypocrite on her own values. Like if we're fighting, like she'll literally start a fight over nothing and then start yelling at me when she's drunk. Instead of putting the camera down and being like, hey, social media, I'll get back to you after we're done fighting. I want to talk about this like mature adults. No, she won't do it. She'll film the entire fucking thing, trying to make herself out to be the victim. Like, poor me, poor me. Now, Jessica wants to come back to Casper. Can't say I blame her. Casper's a pretty mountain town. But if she shows up to my house again, I will call the cops on her. I called the cops on her last time she did it. And by the time the cops did show up, me and her were drinking and we were getting along just fine. I figured, okay, maybe Jessica's matured a little bit and she's realized the error of her ways. But it's like, dude, I have Asperger's. You can't just start yelling at me for no reason. It doesn't work, dude. Talk to me like I'm a mature adult. And she won't. It's been nothing but drama since every time she comes to see me, it's nothing but drama and yelling and fighting. And I don't want any part of it. Having a girlfriend should not come with this much headache and bullshit. And all I wanted to do was cuddle up with her on the couch with a little bit of Jack Daniels and watch Tombstone, because even though it's a gritty, gory Western movie, it has the sweetest, most romantic ending with Wyatt Earp approaching Josephine going, I promise to love you the rest of my life. Don't worry, Wyatt, my family's rich. And I thought, okay, she's talking about how I want to watch Tombstone with you, blah, blah, blah. But no, you can't watch a movie with Jessica because she's way too ADHD. She's got to ask 10 million questions. Well, how do Western guns work? The same as any other gun. You put bullets into the gun, you pull the trigger, it goes bang. I'm sick of it. I am visibly sick of it. And I'm like, you know what? After 6 years of not getting any pussy and Jessica comes into my life, I'm like, fuck it. Trying to make the best of it, see what happens. Not even 2 months into knowing her, I'm like, well, I wouldn't mind getting to know you in real life, but let's get to know each other privately through FaceTime before we make any hasty decisions. And I didn't even get to have that say in the matter. She just rushed right over here, by golly. And I'm like, no, I could find a chick in her 20s that's super banging, easy to look at, even easier to get along with. That's not going to give me this much bullshit. There are plenty of good-looking women in Casper, Wyoming. I don't need... I was willing to make the long-distance crap work. I'm like, I don't care if Jessica's the prettiest. I don't care if she's older than me. I don't care about her past boyfriends. Whatever. I tried to make it work and I couldn't do it. So sue me. Most guys couldn't put up with her shit. I guarantee you that. Literal fucking worst, dude. She wants to sit here and make all these accusations about me being XYZ, whatever, and she still wants to come up to Casper. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this woman? Insufferable. I can't stand her, dude. I've been bullied and picked on my entire life and rejected by every chick I've liked since the 4th grade. And quite frankly, I wish I was still going through my 6-year dry spell. I wish I never would have met Jessica. Jesus fucking Christ. And people are sitting there going, Cobra, I'm worried about you. Jessica's trying to come back to Casper, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm not scared of her. I'm 4 times her fucking size. Fuck around and find out. Not trying to be a dick, but it's the truth. I ain't scared of Jessica. She fucking tries anything, I'll call the cops on her and have her arrested for stalking. The mental disconnect is surreal, dude. Like, I'm over it, dude. I'm physically fucking over it. When she comes anywhere near my ass, I'm having the cops call on her, and this time I'm not going to be nice and say, "Oh, we're working it out, officer. Thank you for your time. Sorry to bother you." Because that's exactly what happened. I called a non emergency number, and because it was a non emergency, they took a long ass time to get here, and I don't blame them. You know, first responders are busy dealing with real problems. And Jessica brought some alcohol over, and I figured, okay, we'll drink, have a good time, maybe fuck and like talk about it, whatever. What initially drew me to Jessica Boyle was the fact that she had big old titties and she got a smart mouth, and I saw a lot of myself inside of her, and I felt sorry for her. But then once I realized, she's more mentally insane than I am, I'm like, nope, I don't need this crap. Oh, hey guys, I want to go back out to Casper, Wyoming. Please give me money. Fuck her. And all my YouTube trolls who are funding her trip back to Casper, you're stupid. You're going to waste your money and you're dumb. I don't gotta fucking use my trolls' mentally abusive ex girlfriends against them to fuck with them or to get inside their head. I'm already there, dude. So I'm like, what's the end? What's the end game here, Jessica? You want to talk shit on your fucking YouTube and your Facebook streams about me, and when my fans see it and flag your shit and get your accounts taken away and banned, now you have nowhere to post, and you're just stuck with your crazy bullshit. So what we're gonna call this video, cigarette review and rant. That's about the gist of it.